your host, as always, Midway JJ, and I am here with a very, very special guest, Mr. 2Lucky, all the way from the West Coast. How you doing today, brother?
Great, Midway. How are you doing, man? How are you
Um,
doing?
I'm loving it. You told me it's a little bit warm where you're at, but here in the Midwest, it is a comfortable 70 degrees outside, and I'm loving
Hey,
every
I'm
second of it.
jealous right now. Very, very jealous.
Very
That
jealous.
is for sure. But I'm excited to be here and everyone tuning in. Enjoy their good old 27 hours of luck.
Sinister underscore X
Special
is now
27 hours of luck.
following.
Usually it's 24 hours of luck, Midway.
Right? Like check that out. Like just by tuning in, you get an extra 3 hours of luck.
Exactly.
Go buy your lottery tickets. Go ask that girl out that you've been wanting to ask out. Do whatever you need that needed that extra luck because you're gonna get it. I guarantee you. All right, man. I just want to start off the podcast just for the people that don't know you, or just stumbling upon your channel for the first time, man. Tell them a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so yeah, a little about myself. I like to tell everyone that I'm 24 years old or 23 years old. Some days it's 21, but no, I'm just turned 32, August 14th. I'm married, have two beautiful daughters, a 2-year-old and an 8-year-old, and or I'm sorry, 8-year-old, 8-month, and a 2-year-old. And yeah, work full time for the railroad. I've been with them for I don't know, about 7.5 years, and I'm coming up to my year mark as far as streaming. So, yeah, that's about it with me. Yeah, it's just family man trying to chase a dream streaming and working hard, normal job. So,
Right? And
yeah,
that's what the kind of one thing I want to get into right off the bat. You're a father, you're a husband, full-time job. How do you manage all that and being a part-time streamer? How does all that go into it? Like, what's a day in the life of Lucky?
well, I'll just give a quick rundown. Basically, my day is wake up every morning about 5 a.m. I got to be to work by 6 a.m. I work from 6 to 2 p.m. We get overtime a lot, so basically do that. And right when I get home, it's just hanging out with the kids. I'm watching them because the wife, we kind of have opposite schedules right now.
Okay.
So when she's at work, I'm watching the kids relieve the babysitter, and I'm watching them till about 6 o'clock. That's usually when she gets home. Give her a hug, kiss. Usually have dinner ready for her, all that stuff, and then start prepping for stream. It's definitely doable, Midway, and that's one thing I'm very proud of myself with is if you're very organized in your life and prioritize like schedule wise, you can get a lot done in one day. So I made it a point that obviously I'm not going to quit my job going into streaming. We all got to make a living. So
Right.
I would love to stream all day, but it's just not possible right now. So I kind of forgot where I was going with this. So yeah, I work all day, but if you kind of prioritize everything, I made it a priority. When I get home, it's all about the family. So I first and foremost, I got to spend time with my daughters. I got to make memories with them. I got to make sure they're comfortable. Got to play with them, feed them, do all that stuff, and then also I got to find time for the wife too. So I always told her too before I started getting on streaming. I remember sitting down with her. I think I've been streaming for 11 months now. I think it is total. So I remember sitting down with her. I said, "Look, I think about going into streaming right now." And she was like, she didn't know anything about it. Obviously, I've been watching the doc, my favorite streamer for a long time, Nade Shot, and actually my buddy that I know in real life, really good friends with him. He's actually the one who started streaming, got me into it. And I said, "Look," I was telling her, if we're going into this, I'm going to go into it all out. I'm not going to get all the best of the best equipment, but I want it good quality. And I said, night times, because she's the type that usually goes to bed early anyway, so that also kind of fits the schedule perfectly. But I said, I'm not going to be around night times, but when I go into streaming, 7, 8 p.m., before I get on, first and foremost, I need to make sure the kids and the wife are fine back there. Know what I mean? So
No, get that.
I can't come. If I'm late to stream, I'm late to stream. They're first priority. But she was in full force with it. I didn't get into streaming with the money for the money part. I love gaming. I've been gaming a long, long time since 2005. I'm gonna say shit. That sounds like a long time, doesn't it? Midway 2005. The reason I think of that because COD 4 is really when I started getting into streaming. They were 2006. I think the game came out. So. Yeah, so I've been streaming a long time. I told her, look, if we can be successful with this, I want first and foremost, I love gaming. I want to build a community, and I said maybe one day, magically 5-10 years down the road, it could be possibly that you don't have to work anymore, and I'm working 2 jobs. So, and then she knew I was with your original question, how do you keep everything organized? She knew I'm very prioritized as far as schedule, and I can get a lot done because it's how my mind works. I don't know, Midway. It's just to get this done, this done, this done. I can get 4 or 5 things done and on time every day. So for me, like I said, being a family man, working and streaming, I'm very proud of myself, and it makes it definitely easier with the community that we've been building this last 11 months. So I'm very excited to get on every night, no matter how tired I am. I'm proud that I'm able to spend time with the family. I've been getting my 2-year-old in a couple streams, said hi to everyone. I'm going to get my 8-month in stream sooner or later. So, but it's just cool, man. Basically, you just got to have that mindset to keep prioritize. I'm sure you know too, Midway, getting everything every day. As long as you're organized, it's definitely possible. So,
right. Yeah. I mean, it is. You know, being a father, being a husband, full-time job, and then streaming part-time. You know, there's times when you come onto the stream where you're just
look at chat though, Midway. They're in here.
Right.
What's going on, everyone? What's going on? Enjoy that awesome. 24 hours of luck.
But 27. It can be overwhelming. But I mean, that's one thing. You know, you're a very upbeat streamer. You're a very positive streamer. And that definitely shows in your stream. Because I remember when I first hopped into your stream 6-7 months ago, however long it was, that's one thing I noticed. Very upbeat, very positive, you know, keeping that energy going. And for me, being a Midwestern guy, seeing that late at night,
Regicide,
that makes me want to watch. And let's talk about Let's talk about your growth, because I remember when I first came across your channel and started recruiting you for Ulfadnar, your stream was solid. It was around 10, 11 viewers, but now lately it's been jumping over 20, you know, outside of the raids and everything. Like, you've been averaging around 20, 25, 30 viewers. So, you know, talk to me a little bit of, like, how you noticed the progress, like, how you noticed that, shit, I'm getting there. Like, I'm legitimately growing.
The last 3 weeks, I think you can ask a lot of my followers that are in chat right now. The last 3 weeks, it's the support on the channel has been absolutely amazing, Midway. It's I think 2 or 3 times the last 2 or 3 weeks we've been getting in the 30s, and we held for like in the 30s without a raid for like an hour, dude.
Right.
So I don't, you know, when I first got into stream, I'm like, I don't even know if I'm gonna be good at this. Like, if anyone knew me in real life, I am the most down to earth, but like, I'm very reserved, Midway. If I don't know you, I'm very like shy. I'm very reserved. And going into it, you know, I thought to myself, I'm going to treat this dang thing like a job. I'm going to stream at least 5 days a week. I'm going to try to be on my schedule as much as I can. And going into streaming, man, anything in life that I go into, if it's a job, a hobby, anything, I'm the type of person that I'm 100% committed, and I need to know everything about it.
Right.
So just simple as riding a bike, I'm going to Google it. I'm going to look up reviews. I'm going to see what works, what doesn't work. So going into streaming, I don't know how many videos, man, I watched about what they say, the basics starting off streaming, what you need to do, what not to do. So I stuck with those. And then also I thought to myself, you know, my dream was to build a Call of Duty community. I've always felt I'm definitely not the best player in the world, but I consider myself decent. And I said, you know, I'm going to treat it like a job. I want to build a Call of Duty community. And, you know, I felt like variety streamers work, but I wanted to build something because I feel like if you're focusing on one thing, you get those fans in here watching that certain game you play. It's a lot easier building a community.
Yep,
so that's, and then also I wanted to go into it being myself. So, you know, and when I first started streaming, I had a couple of people saying, dude, you don't have the personality to stream. You're no Shroud out there. You're not going to do good. I said, well, you know, I'm going to at least try. I'm going to try. So stick to schedule, like I was saying, stick to Call of Duty. But unfortunately, when I started streaming Midway, I started on the, I hate everyone's going to hold me to this in chat right now. Fortnite, we call it the F word game.
Yep.
We're not allowed to talk about it during my streams, but I started off Fortnite, you know, and one of the things they said is don't ever stream saturated games starting off.
Right.
Don't ever. So, and I knew I was going 100,000 plus people watching that game on Twitch, but there was no good Call of Duty games out at the time, man. There really wasn't. And I didn't think about streaming Modern Warfare Remastered, as everyone knows, this is my main game right now. So I was streaming Fortnite. I was 1 to 5 viewers maybe for the first couple months. I remember, I don't know if Morphin Brat's in here, but he would be my constant viewer all the time. and it would just be me and him talking forever, man. It would be me and him talking. And then, like you said, about the time you got to me, I was about 10 or 11 to 15 viewers.
Right.
But this last 3 weeks, man, it's been unbelievable what's been going on. And I have a few strategies that I like to do. Everyone always said, "Oh, use social media, get big on social media because your viewers will come to you." But I'll tell everyone kind of a strategy I feel like your stream and your channel should be the thing that builds your social media. Your social media shouldn't build your Twitch channel.
100% agree.
Because I'm sure everyone notices, but there's a lot of follow for follows. I mean, dude, I got like 10 follows on Instagram one day, didn't follow them back, didn't know who the hell they were, and they unfollowed me right away. Yep. But I have 190 on Instagram, and those 190 I know for sure are very supportive of my channel. So that's one strategy I want to do. I'm not going to build my social media up. I'm just going to kind of leave it there. Who follows me, whoever supported me, I'll support them back. But I went into it like your original question. I'm kind of going all over the place, but treat it as a work schedule. Be yourself. Everyone knows I'm a little cocky in streams when I am streaming, but you know what? That's how I was before I would start streaming when I was gaming Call of Duty. When you do a clutch moment or you get hyped up, I would do a little smack talking. But we are, as streamers, also, we're kind of like a television show.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, that's what I feel like a lot of streamers don't understand is we're there for entertainment.
Exactly.
The Shrouds and all that, and Tifus and all that, are so damn good at games that they don't need to sit there and talk all the time.
Right.
I'll use me as an example. I'm not the best, but you know what? I'm there. I'm decent, and I need to entertain as well. So if I feel like I'm bringing good vibes to the community, I feel like if I'm being myself and talking to chat as much as possible, and also bringing a little cockiness to make people laugh, like you said, like I was saying, we're almost like a television show. I feel like all those little things made this channel what it is today. And I always said it's our channel together. It's not just mine. I can only go as far as my viewers take me, my followers and subscribers. So I haven't done really anything special midway. It's unbelievable what's been happening, man. It is. So
we're a sitcom. I mean, just like today with this podcast, we are a sitcom. We are a talk show.
Exactly.
You tune in to get enjoyment out of it. I mean, you don't watch someone because they're boring. You watch someone because you relate to them. You enjoy their stream. You enjoy their graphics, their face cam. I mean, whatever it is. But I got to get to something real quick because it's been going in chat. We have to bring up your beard. We have to bring
the glorious beard. Yes.
The glorious beard.
The damn thing's nothing short of perfection, Midway. Like, I mean.
So what you're saying is you want to get on one of those like little boxes, like, you know, the people that dye their beards. Your beard could look like this, but yours is all natural. Like, is that,
all natural. Yeah. I do have some gray hairs. Chat teases me once in a while. I do have a few gray hairs in there, but you know what? That's part of the age, so it's whatever. But yeah, it's nothing short of perfect, Midway. It's a pretty damn glorious beard. It really is.
You were talking about Fortnite, and this is going to be a very, very short conversation because we all know how we feel about Fortnite, and there's nothing against anyone that likes it by any means. Mm-hmm. It's just not for us. I remember you used to do Fortnite Fridays, and I remember the first couple of times, like, man, you know, you want to play? You know, we're on Friday night, and I remember like just, dude, I got to do Fortnite Friday. Like, you would, like, I would like literally like hear you just like slump down in your chair and disappear.
Yeah.
Like,
man.
And it's nice that, you know, your channel is strictly COD, and you know you're talking about a variety stream, you know, kind of what I am, but that's nice that you're building, you know, a solid COD community. And now with Modern Warfare 4 coming up, with hopefully the return to glory coming up for Call of Duty.
Yes.
Let's talk a little bit about that. What were some of the things that you liked from that alpha that like spoke to Lucky?
You know, it's the old school vibe to it. You know, it was definitely faster than like a COD 4 Modern Warfare Remastered. But it's still it's a different mindset, Midway. It's a lot of, I go on rants about this stuff all the time. Call of Duty now is like checkers.
Yes.
It's so fast paced, trading kill for kill. These Call of Duties, and I don't know how many conversations I've had with different Call of Duty streamers or even players, but it's just, you can still do the whole run and gun thing, man. But it's just it's a mindset. It's tactical. You need to. It's like chess. You wait for your opportunity and you make the play. And this weekend, seeing that it was a little more faster paced than Call of Duty, the noises of the guns were absolutely amazing. I'm sure you saw that when you're in a building, when you're outside of a building. That was just a killer. I loved it. The headshot little ding noise that would happen got me hooked. The map designs, even though it was 2v2 game mode or game mode, the maps made sense. I don't know, man. All I know is Call of Duty was at its all-time high during the COD 4 MW2 days. Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2. Yep. So it's like they're taking that approach and they're just escalating it. So in Modern Warfare, they're doing the right thing, man. They are, and especially with they're going for the whole competitive route. Mm-hmm. I think that's when I was streaming that game, man, it was intense. I haven't been that intense in a long time on Call of Duty. I was hooked instantly.
Oh man, the one thing that caught my eye and caught my ears too was the sound of the guns. Like
dude,
it's like, and I went back to play Black Ops the next day, I think it was, or even just later, and just the difference. Like Black Ops 4 seems more like Fortnite to me now.
Yeah,
compared to the new Modern Warfare 4. I still like that you can slide, but it's not you're sliding halfway across the map. It's a tactical slide. Everything in Modern Warfare 4 seems like what it would be like in real life. And again, I've never been in the military, so I have no idea. But it seems more realistic, and it seems like this game, like you're talking about chess, it's all going to be about tactical. Like, yes, trade kill for kill, like that makes sense. But you're not just gonna, we're just gonna bum rush it with 5 people and see what happens.
Like, it's gonna be a rude awakening for a lot of COD players coming into this, man. It's just you just can't go out and run and gun. I mean, it's just. But and here's the thing too. Everyone thinks I hate Black Ops 4. Black Ops 4 is a really good Call of Duty game. It feels good. The time to kill is a little longer, but it's just too much crap going on, man.
Yes.
Too much specialists. The shock drones. I always complain about those damn shock drones. Get them out of here. And the one that kills me the most midway is the frickin' the sword. Whatever the sword dude. He's coming in doing somersault. Yeah, somersault, front flips, and then knifes you. It's not Call of Duty. And then when they bring out these commercials and they're all in these weird skins, I don't know, man. Black Ops 4 could be a good Call of Duty game, but it's just getting ridiculous. I'm not talking about the weapons that are stuck behind
paywall.
Yep.
Yeah, that's crap. And I think, and I understand it from a business standpoint. Like when you release a game or when you do whatever, you're there to make money.
Oh yeah.
But at the same time, man. Like, you gotta understand, not everyone has a disposable income for gaming. Like, I remember when I first started gaming, like, I didn't have a disposable income. I was like, man, I gotta save money so I can buy this game when it comes out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And for the younger kids out there, even, the older adults who grew up playing Nintendo, Super Nintendo, we don't want to spend $60 on a game, then $15, $20 every single month.
Exactly.
That's stupid. If we want that, we'll go play like World of Warcraft or a subscription-based game when we know we're getting content outside of a gun skin or a person skin or anything like that.
And the most annoying thing about it is those guns are better than the ones that we can have.
Yes.
That's the most annoying. It's one thing to have to pay to try to get the weapons, but when you make them extremely better than the ones that we have, it's so annoying. Right. It's so annoying.
And I'm playing in that Boom TV Blackout tournament tomorrow with a couple good guys.
Uh-huh.
But none of us have the guns behind the paywall. So like other people, and there's a lot of pros playing in it tomorrow. They already have the advantage besides being 15 million times better than me.
Yeah, yeah.
But they got the pay to win guns, and it's just it's crap. I'm sorry, it is. I don't like it. I'll never like it.
I give it a 68 or a 6 out of 10. It could be a 10. It could be a 9 out of 10 easily with just a few little fixes. I'm telling you, they need to get me in to make some Call of Duty games. I'm telling you, I know what to do. But
all right, one thing I want to talk about, because one thing that drew me to your stream when I first started watching you were your graphics. The guy with the dice and the hat. Did you make those personally, or did you have those made for your stream?
No, I had them made through Fiverr.
Okay, cool.
And I'm telling you, I had a vision with this for a few years now, Midway. I mean, the quotes that you're hearing in my stream all the time, the not so much that logo specifically, but an idea. I knew dice was going to be my main thing going into it,
right.
With the whole 2Lucky name. And but yeah, I got the logo and all that done on Fiverr. So, but that's another thing I'm excited for our channel. here, I don't know, a month, 2, we're going to be updating everything. So
nice.
We're going to be sticking to our core with the whole dice thing and color themes and all that. But I'm excited, and we're going to be paying a pretty price for it too. Midway, I'm going to the best of the best to get it done. I'm excited for it though. My channel, I always say, our channel, it deserves it, man. It does. So I'm excited for it.
That's good. I mean, and that's you're giving back to your community.
Gareth, what's going on, man?
you're investing, because obviously, with subs and everything like that costs money and blah blah blah. But it's nice to see streamers take what the community gives them and then invest back into the community. So that's always nice to see, whether it be emotes or just new designs or things like that. Getting back into the whole COD scheme of things, I remember you played Blackout for a while when it first came out. Like, that was one of your things in Black Ops 4.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I'm not so much on the Battle Royale for Modern Warfare 4. I know they said they're going to release it later. Honestly, for me, I think Blackout is perfect, outside of a few different things like we talked about. What do you think? Do you think it would benefit Modern Warfare 4 coming out with a BR, or do you think they should just stay away from it?
I'm for it, Midway. I hate to say it. I think everyone knows I'm not the biggest BR fan, but the way that they're doing it is the reason I am for it. Okay. So Infinity Ward's focusing on Modern Warfare. They're focusing on the multiplayer and the campaign.
Right.
I think correct me if I'm wrong, Chad, or you, Midway, it's Sledgehammer is focusing on the Battle Royale part, with Infinity Ward overlooking them. It's going to be a separate downloadable game early 2020. Mm-hmm. But it's going to be, obviously, the core. It's going to have the same weapons, graphics as Modern Warfare and all that. So it's going to be the same game, but I like that they brought in a second team or a second producer or whatever you want to call it to do that. So, I think battle royales are the hot thing right now, and I don't see it being a bad idea bringing it in, personally, man. I'm not saying that I'm going to be playing it a lot.
Right.
It might separate the community a little bit, but it's just it being hot. I don't know. I like the way they're approaching it. As long as Infinity Ward's focusing on multiplayer that I want, I'll be happy with it. So
right, and that's one thing that I miss. I mean, a lot of people disagree with me on this, but I thought World War II had a good multiplayer. Competitive, I thought it stunk. Black Ops 4, for me, the pub scene is horrible. Like, it's just it's unplayable with all the different specialists, with all the guns behind the paywalls. That's one thing I hope that Modern Warfare 4 brings back to us, is a good public game. Because not everyone can compete at the high level. Not everyone can play League. I miss just going in and dropping 30, 40 kills and just moving on. Not having to deal with, opposing a team of sweats that have, a damn chopper gunner 2 minutes into the game,
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, man.
I have a feeling too, Midway, this game's going to separate. Another thing too that video games have not had lately that I have a big complaint about is the skill gap. There's no more skill gap anymore, man. Everyone's got to win. Everyone's got to be good.
Yep. The
most horrible players, I hate calling horrible players because I want everyone to do good. I'm not the type to make fun of people for it, but there's just no more skill gap, and I love that I have a feeling this Call of Duty is going to bring a skill gap back. We need it. We need it. So
We'll see.
We'll see.
All right, man. As we're wrapping up real quick, I give everyone that I interview or talk to, whatever the hell you want to call it, the last 60 to 90 seconds to say whatever they want, brother. So here's your chance. Here's your chance to put it out there. After we upload it to YouTube, it's there for life, brother. You can't get rid of it. So don't say anything you're going to regret. Tell the world what they need to know about 2Lucky. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah. I could promise whoever's going to be listening to this in the future and everyone listening right now, that the person that you're seeing right now in the community that I've been building year one as a streamer, I will never change as a streamer. I notice every single person that comes in my stream, and it definitely never goes unnoticed. I promise that I'm a stay to the core. Remember why I started streaming. I'm going to make everyone proud. I'm going to try to make people laugh. I'm going to tell him to take his hat off. Melnick, stay out of this, Melnick. That's going to be on YouTube now, Melnick, that I responded to that. But yeah, man, it's just I'm very excited for the future, Midway. I am. I don't ever see myself leaving as a main COD channel. I'm going to stick to it. If I make partner 6 years down the road, 10 years down the road, if I never make partner, I'm going to stick to the core. I'm very proud of the community that we built. Mm-hmm. our channel, and yeah, I'm just gonna keep it short like that, man. It's an exciting ride. I'm enjoying the journey, Midway.
That's awesome.
Enjoying the journey. Yep.
Now you're streaming tonight. How long till you stream so everyone in the channel can know?
Yes, everyone knows about 7:30ish Pacific Standard Time. So we'll be streaming. We're going to get back to Modern Warfare Remastered tonight. We played Apex last night. K-Fed, my cousin, carried us to 4 wins. It was a good time. But yeah, back to MWR tonight, and then back to it on Tuesday. I won't be able to stream tomorrow night. I typically stream Saturdays, but yeah, we'll definitely be back tonight. So everyone needs to come back, get the rest of their 24 hours of luck.
Right. And that's the thing. You only got 3 hours of luck for stopping by now. If you want the rest of your 24, you need to hop back into Lucky Stream when it goes live. Thank you, everyone, for coming out. Next week, we are going to have one of Ulfenar's female streamers on. I'm not going to announce it yet because y'all got to wait. But check us out in a week for a very special interview. Thank you, Lucky, for stopping by, man. I appreciate it.
Hey, thank you for the opportunity, Midway. I had a blast.
Good luck tonight, and I'll see y'all next week.